what I wanted to ask you was, could you ever, in your wildest imagination, imagine that 5 years on, you'd have over 1 million customers, be running multiple lines of business, be running internationally, be a listed company with a market cap of 4 billion or something? Could you have imagined 5 years ago that we would be now having this conversation and this is what Lemonade would be described as?
Maybe in my wildest imagination, you included that in the range of options that you gave me. This has exceeded our expectations. There's no question. We feel incredibly lucky that things have come together.
Do your customers really understand the difference in the Lemonade business model compared to any other insurance company? And do they care about that?
In the early days, I think people took a keen interest in that, but we do still today get a lot of customers tweeting out about this, about the give back, about the unconflicted business model, about the B Corp status.
And then you don't need car insurance.
And I'll see you one and raise you.
And it ends with no two paths are the same, which I've interpreted as personalization.
We've got many more points of entry into Lemonade. Whether they came in as life or pet or renters or homeowners, whatever it is, what they will need next is quite idiosyncratic. No two customers are entirely alike.
I got it. $20 or so a year ago. In 5 years, Daniel, you and I are going to, in 2026, when we record the next one, what are we going to be saying about Lemonade?
Well, one of the shocking things about the next 5 years is that when we meet in 5 years' time, we'll both be 5 years older, which is kind of startling. We might have to come to terms with that, first of all. I do anticipate throughout the next 5 years rapid growth. If you go back to our conversations 5 years ago, the story has been surprisingly consistent.
And then, of course, they'll turn my book, because I would have written it so well, into Lemonade, the movie. And I was thinking about, who would play Daniel Schreiber?
First of all, Rick, I feel like you've been with us from the journey from day one. The piece that you wrote on the day that we launched, you put your neck on the line and you were unapologetical and bold, and you didn't caveat your story as people often do. And we didn't get to talk about Arsenal at all, which is probably for the best.
Which is just as well, Daniel, which is just as well. The season hasn't started for us yet.